Hi, Richard Martin here, and this is a chart of the Dow on Tuesday the 14th of September. Overhead resistance begins in April, hits again in August, hits again in 14th of September. So smack up against the 78.6% retracement. Volume you can see down the bottom here is absolutely negligible, even though there seems to be a lot of traders here which believe in the market going up. There is certainly not a lot of volume that's supporting that particular move. So we're watching resistance around the 200 moving average. Key resistance, which it's right in the zone of at the moment, is 10,500 to 550 points. On the Australian weekly chart, it's also worth noting the 50 moving average here, which is being currently tested by this retracement back up, and we don't know whether or not it's going to break through. Obviously it's going to be entirely reliant on the major North American indices. However, what's important here is that as far as a head and shoulders pattern goes, this particular leg up, the shoulder up, is actually forming a very good positive right shoulder, which in the event that it maintains its character, it's likely to fall down and retest this trending line, as well as retest the and indeed test the head and shoulders target. So yet to unfold. Certainly the only way that these commit themselves is by testing the neckline, but certainly we've got action under the 50 moving average at the moment. On the daily chart it looks something different, even though it's the same pattern. This is the right shoulder in here, and indeed this is a long set target that we had at 4,655. It's come up and hit that after breaking through the short to medium term trend line, and at the moment it's waiting for direction on what's likely to occur, of course, again with those North American indices and European for that matter. But I would expect this to fall back and find support. We'll either get a continuation, or if that support occurs, then we would be looking to the upside, and in fact that will have a bearing on the Australian dollar as well, which looks like this. The Aussie dollar has pushed higher, and in fact I think these wave 2 can be taken out of the picture. It's not that. This is a 5-wave impulse pattern, and indeed it's taken out, it's on the cusp of taking out the 93.86. It's only about 40 pips off, very close indeed. So we'd expect some resistance here. As I've stated many times, we'd expect a pull back towards the ending diagonal trend line, and in the event that the indices go north, then this will also go north, and a target of around about 96 cents is on the cards. The euro tells a slightly different story, remembering that it's the mirror opposite of the US dollar index. US dollar is pushing down, but this wave 1 to 2 is really the key point here, and I was expecting, as we pointed down here at the relative strength index, we expected that to break down. It hasn't. It's found support. Will it take out this high? That's a big question mark, because this might be a little 1-2 in here, but at the moment there's uncertainty and certainly a lot of volatility in the euro. On a short-term basis, like I'm talking a 2 or 4 hour chart, these are not bad trades in here, but certainly on the daily, the only thing to do is sit tight, wait for confirmation of the breakdown here at about 1.2652, and we'll get the opportunity to trade that short as it heads down to take out the June low at under 1.2. The gold chart, well, it's as forecast. It has eventually broken through. It took its good time to do so, but nevertheless it almost met all-time high at 1,264 to $5, but it has broken through the trend line and is now coming back up to support. What we'd be doing is watching very carefully for a spike high here, a retest of this trend line, and then a continuation of the pattern, and that would be a reasonable entry. Oil has also tested higher. It's come up and looked at this previous channel line. Didn't quite make it up to actually hit it, but certainly there's a spike high at the moment on the daily. MACD is on positive. Jury's out, but it will indeed it will follow the major indices. So that's it from the daily wrap-up, and go to marketforecaster.com.au for more information. There's a lot of detail on the stocks, and including industry stocks as well as gold and gold stocks.